If you think you know everything about Doc Martin, think again. When the cameras stop rolling, a whole different story begins, one of heartbreak, health struggles, and quiet losses that have changed everything. 20 years on the journeys of these stars will both surprise and move you. If you find this content interesting, leave a comment with 1. If not, leave a comment with 0. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our exciting videos. Let's get started right now. Martin Clunes was born on November 28, 1961, in Wimbledon, London. In 2004, at the age of 43, he took on the role of Dr. Martin Ellingham, a brilliant but gruff doctor who is afraid of blood and socially awkward in the TV series Doc Martin. His character quickly became a British television icon thanks to its quirky yet authentic portrayal. But behind the cold exterior, Martin's real life was marked by deep cracks caused by challenges in love and his career. Before finding stability, Martin went through a turbulent marriage with actress Lucy Aston. They married in 1990, and more than 7 years later, their relationship had sunk into arguments, misunderstandings, and disappointment. Clunes once bitterly described his marriage as rotten, admitting that both of them had deeply hurt each other. When Lucy left, he found himself adrift in emptiness. It was during this difficult period that he met the woman who would change his life, producer Philippa Braithwaite. Philippa was not only his life partner, but also his creative collaborator on Doc Martin, a project that brought them both acclaim. Balancing the roles of spouse and colleague often created subtle tensions between art and reality, love and responsibility. Yet they maintained a strong bond along with their daughter Emily, born in 1999, living a simple life on a 130-acre farm in Dorset, where Clunes found peace far from the spotlight. Today, at 64, Martin Clunes remains one of the most respected television figures in the UK, continuing to appear in films and documentaries. He is also actively involved in charitable work supporting animal welfare and children's organizations. With an estimated net worth of around $15 million earned from acting, film production, and long-running TV shows, Martin leads a quiet life, valuing peace as the greatest reward after a lifetime of dedication. Richard Johnson was born on July 30, 1927, in Upminster, England. He played Colonel Gilbert Spencer, a retired, strict and disciplined military officer, bringing the image of a resilient old soldier to the town of Portwen in Doc Martin, 2004, at the age of 77. Behind this composed on-screen persona, his life was full of upheavals. In his personal life, Richard Johnson went through 4 marriages that never fully succeeded. His first marriage to Sheila in 1957 brought him 2 children, but ended due to distance and work pressures. His second marriage to Hollywood star Kim Novak in 1965 attracted significant attention, but quickly fell apart because of personality differences. Subsequent marriages to Marie-Louise Nordland and Lynn Gurney also ended in divorce, leaving him with emotional scars and financial burdens. Later in life, his health declined due to heart problems, but he remained mentally sharp, dedicating time to his family and environmental causes, particularly supporting sustainable tourism as a way to find balance after turbulent years. He once shared, "The most important thing isn't the role you play, but the peace in your soul." Richard Johnson passed away on June 5, 2015, at the Royal Marsden Hospital in London at the age of 87. At his death, he left an estate worth approximately $10 million earned from his distinguished film and stage career, especially with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Stephanie Cole was born on October 5, 1941 in Solihull, England. At the age of 63, she took on the role of Joan Norton, a strong, intelligent, and loving aunt to Dr. Martin Ellingham in Doc Martin 2004. Her character became a symbol of kindness and empathy in the small coastal town. Yet Stephanie's real life has been marked by profound losses and remarkable resilience. Her first marriage to Henry Marshall in 1973 seemed happy, but tragedy struck when he died in a car accident in 1978, leaving her to raise their young daughter alone. Many years later, she found happiness again when she married actor Peter Burrell in 1996, a close friend and longtime co-star. Yet fate tested her once more when Burrell passed away from lung cancer in 2004, the very year Doc Martin premiered. Having lost both husbands, Stephanie struggled with loneliness and depression. Rheumatoid arthritis caused her significant physical pain, but her passion for acting kept her going. At 84, Stephanie Cole lives a peaceful life in England, occasionally appearing on television despite declining health. After more than 6 decades of dedication, she leaves behind an estimated $3 million in assets and a legacy of memorable roles in Waiting for God and Tenko. Caroline Katz was born on October 19, 1969, in Manchester, England. In 2004, at the age of 35, she took on the role of Louisa Glasson in Doc Martin, a smart, strong-willed teacher, and the only person patient enough to love the socially awkward Dr. Martin Ellingham. This role made Caroline a familiar and beloved face across the UK thanks to her natural acting and emotional depth. However, behind this success were quiet challenges. Caroline married actor Michael Higgs, her co-star in The Bill, in 1997. They have 2 children, Sunny and Honor, and have been together for nearly 3 decades. Still, she has shared that balancing career and family hasn't been easy. There were times when she had to choose between pursuing major projects or staying home to care for the children while her husband was busy filming abroad. Through mutual respect and trust, they managed the pressure together, keeping their private life away from the media spotlight. Beyond acting, Caroline is also a director and screenwriter. In 2021, she released the documentary Delia Derbyshire: The Myths and the Legendary Tapes, which she wrote, directed, and starred in herself. The project showcased her versatile talent and distinctive artistic voice. Despite her many successes, Caroline has had to endure stress and sleepless nights to balance creativity with her role as a mother. At 56, she continues to work in film and television, occasionally appearing in projects for the BBC and Disney+. Caroline Katz's estimated net worth is around $1.2 million, primarily from her notable roles in Murder in Suburbia DCI Banks and Doc Martin. Ian McNeice was born on October 2, 1950, in Basingstoke, England. When he took on the role of Bert Large in Doc Martin 2004, he was 54 years old. The character Bert, a cunning but kind-hearted plumber, quickly won over audiences with his humor and authenticity. Off-screen, Ian faced his own challenges. He struggled with uncontrolled weight gain and was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, forcing him to completely change his lifestyle. Ian once feared that his illness might force him to give up acting, but his love for the craft helped him persevere. Through determination and discipline, he lost weight, followed a strict diet, and returned to the screen with more energy than ever. In his personal life, Ian married Kate Nichols in the 1980s and had 3 children, Maisie Travers and Angus. Although the marriage eventually ended, he has maintained a close relationship with his children and spends much of his free time caring for his family. Ian's career has spanned more than 50 years from the Royal Shakespeare stage to Hollywood films, including roles in Edge of Tomorrow and Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. At 75, he continues to participate in television projects, attend film events, and actively engage in charitable work alongside his Doc Martin co-stars. Ian McNeese's estimated net worth is around $5 million, primarily from acting and voiceover work. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover more, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our exciting content. Let's continue right now. Joe Absalom was born on December 16, 1978, in Lewisham, London. In 2004, at the age of 26, he joined Doc Martin as Al Large, the son of Bert Large, a clumsy, ambitious young man constantly trying to prove himself. His character brought a balance of humor and emotional depth, endearing him to audiences and making him one of the youthful spirits of the show. Before Doc Martin, Joe gained fame for his role as Matthew Rose in EastEnders, earning him the Best Actor award at the 2000 British Soap Awards. But early success also brought immense pressure at times, leaving him feeling stuck and even considering stepping away from acting. It was Doc Martin that helped Joe regain his confidence and joy, establishing him as a mature actor with depth. Off-screen, Joe leads a private and simple life. He got engaged to Liz Brown in 2011 and has 3 children. Family remains his top priority despite a busy schedule. Joe regularly participates in charity work and continues to be a familiar face on British television with roles in A Confession: The Bay and, more recently, Emmerdale. Now 47, Joe Absalom continues his acting career with professionalism and humility. His estimated net worth is around $2 million, primarily from television and film projects. Selina Cadell was born on August 12, 1953, in London, England. In 2004, at the age of 51, she took on the role of Sally Tishel, the quirky but kind-hearted village pharmacist in Doc Martin. With her charming demeanor, distinctive voice, and dreamy gaze, her character became one of the show's most memorable highlights. Behind the on-screen smile, her life has been marked by loss. Selina married actor Michael Thomas in 1985, and they had 2 children, Letty and Edwin. Their marriage lasted nearly 3 decades until Michael passed away in 2014, leaving a profound void in her life. Earlier, she had also endured the shock of losing her brother actor Simon Cadell to cancer in 1996. Despite these hardships, Selina never abandoned her art. She continues to contribute to the stage as an actress, director, and instructor. Selina has directed Love for the Royal Shakespeare Company and collaborated with director Sam Mendes. She has also maintained a close friendship with Sigourney Weaver, who appeared alongside her in Doc Martin. As of 2025, at the age of 72, Selina Cadell lives a peaceful life in England, continuing to teach and occasionally appear on screen. Her estimated net worth is around $1.5 million, largely from her roles in Midsummer Murders, The Madness of King George, and Doc Martin. Eileen Atkins was born on June 16, 1934, in London. In 2011, at the age of 77, she joined Doc Martin as Ruth Ellingham, the wise aunt and retired psychiatrist of Martin. The character of Ruth became a symbol of intelligence, compassion, and strength in the small coastal town. However, Eileen's real-life journey has been marked by many challenges. Her first marriage to actor Julian Glover ended bitterly when he had an affair and remarried immediately after their divorce. Many years later, she found happiness with Bill Shepherd, her second husband, and they shared nearly 40 years of a happy marriage until his passing in 2016. His loss left her with deep loneliness. Additionally, Eileen faced breast cancer in 1995 and various age-related health issues, yet she never stopped contributing to her craft. Throughout her career, she has been a West End stage star and appeared in acclaimed works such as Cranford and The Crown. During lockdown, she wrote her memoir, Will She Do?, recounting her journey of overcoming poverty and prejudice to become an icon of British arts. At 91, Eileen Atkins continues to work exemplifying the power of determination and her devotion to the arts. Her estimated net worth is around $8 million accumulated from over 70 years of contributions to stage and screen. John Marquez was born on June 5, 1970, in Coventry, England. He joined Doc Martin in 2007 at the age of 37, playing Joe Penhale, a kind-hearted but clumsy police sergeant who often finds himself in comically awkward situations in the village of Portwan. His character brings gentle humor, helping the show balance drama with wit. Off-screen, John's journey has been marked by both loss and resilience. Born into a working-class family, he was greatly influenced by his older brother, actor Martin Marquez, who inspired him to pursue acting. However, John's career path was far from easy. He faced repeated rejections, financial struggles, and the challenge of carving out his own place in the industry. His greatest heartbreak came when his first partner actress Claire Cathcart passed away, leaving him with 2 young daughters. The loss devastated John, but with time and love, he found the strength to rebuild his life. Later, he found peace with actress Olivia Beardsley, who helped him build a simple life in Cornwall, the filming location of Doc Martin. As of 2025, at 55, John Marquez continues to contribute to British stage and television. He spends most of his time with his family, occasionally writing plays and taking on smaller projects such as Hotel Babylon and In the Club. His estimated net worth is around $1 million. Jessica Ransom was born on January 20, 1982, in Sheffield, England. She rose to fame with her role as Morwenna New Cross, the young, enthusiastic, and slightly quirky medical secretary in Doc Martin, in 2011. Morwenna brings charming humor and positive energy, helping to balance the show's tense moments. The role quickly won over audiences and opened doors for Jessica in television. Prior to Doc Martin, she had appeared in various small plays and children's programs, consistently working hard to pursue her passion for acting. Jessica's career path has not been easy. She faced numerous rejections for not fitting the industry's mold, and often had to take on minor roles just to keep her passion alive. When Doc Martin became successful, the sudden fame brought an intense schedule that left her exhausted. At the same time, Jessica had to balance motherhood with work, navigating the pressures of both her career and family life. Her perseverance and passion helped her overcome these challenges and solidify her place in the British entertainment industry. Jessica married director Ben Wilson in 2010, and they have 2 sons. Her husband has been a strong emotional support for her. Beyond acting, she also writes plays and contributes to Horrible Histories, earning praise for her clever and humorous storytelling. She has completed the London Marathon 4 times to raise money for charity, demonstrating her commitment to the community. As of 2025, at 43, Jessica remains active in film, television, and screenwriting while maintaining a stable family life. Her net worth is estimated at around $800,000. Catherine Parkinson was born on March 9, 1978, in Hounslow, London. At 27, she took on the role of Pauline Lamb, a smart, witty, and occasionally impulsive medical secretary in Doc Martin in 2005. This role brought her widespread recognition and opened a new chapter in her acting career. Off-screen, Catherine enjoys a happy family life, though it has not been without its challenges. She met actor Harry Peacock in 2003 and married him in 2009. After having 2 daughters, Catherine took a break from work to focus on her family, but stepping away from the stage led to a personal crisis. With her husband's support, she gradually regained her confidence and returned to her craft stronger than before. Catherine's career has not been without pressure. Following the success of the IT Crowd and Humans, she sometimes worried about being typecast in comedic roles. However, instead of shying away, she chose to prove herself through serious stage roles, becoming one of the most versatile and respected actresses in the UK. As of 2025, at age 47, Catherine Parkinson continues to work living in London with her husband and 2 children. Her net worth is estimated at around $2.5 million. Lucy Punch was born on December 30th, 1977 in London, England. She joined Doc Martin in 2004 at the age of 27, playing Elaine Denham Martin's first secretary, known for her impulsive, clumsy, and quick-witted personality. Although the role was brief, it brought Lucy attention and paved the way for her later international career. In her personal life, Lucy went through several upheavals. She had a long-term relationship with James Darcy, which ended due to their busy schedules. In 2014, she met artist Dose Chapman in Los Angeles, but the relationship ran into difficulties, and Lucy decided to raise her son Rex, born in 2015, on her own. Her early years of motherhood were challenging, including bouts of postpartum depression, but with love and support from her family, she overcame them. By 2025, at age 48, Lucy Punch lives in London with her 2 children, maintaining a private life while remaining a familiar face on screen with roles in Motherland Bad Teacher and Into the Woods. Her net worth is estimated at around $3 million, mainly from Hollywood films and BBC television productions. Stuart Wright was born on January 12, 1974, in Hammersmith, London. In 2004, at the age of 30, he took on the role of Mark Milo, the first police officer of the village of Portwen, a sincere, warm, and somewhat clumsy character in Doc Martin. His performance left a strong impression thanks to its natural and relatable style. Off-screen, Stuart faced many challenges. Born into a family with a medical background, he chose the stage a less secure but passionately fulfilling path. After graduating from the Central School of Speech and Drama, he started with small supporting roles confronting career stagnation and financial pressures. His wife, Celia Wright, has been an important source of emotional support, helping him persevere and balance his career with raising their 2 children. Despite challenges such as sleepless nights, exhaustion, and canceled projects, Stuart continued his career with films and TV shows like Rescue Me Bonkers and Love and Marriage. As of 2025, at age 51, Stuart Wright still works regularly in British theatre, and television participates in independent projects and lives peacefully with his wife and children. His net worth is estimated at around $500,000. Felicity Montague was born on September 12, 1960, in Leeds, England. She joined Doc Martin in 2004 at the age of 44, portraying Caroline Bosman, the sharp, ambitious, and intelligent radio host of Radio Portwen. Although her screen time was limited, the role clearly showcased her strong and determined personality. Felicity married Alan Nixon in the 1980s and had 2 children, Olivia and Luke. Their marriage lasted over 2 decades, but ended as her career flourished, and the gap between family and work widened. She struggled to balance motherhood with her career experiencing stress and loneliness, yet turned these challenges into creative motivation. After the divorce, Felicity briefly reunited with her ex-husband for a few years, maintaining a friendship and continuing to support her daughter Olivia in pursuing a career in the arts. Throughout her career, Felicity has taken part in numerous projects from I'm Alan Partridge to Bridget Jones's Diary and Dad's Army, consistently portraying strong, bold women who face challenges head-on. As of 2025, at 65 years old, Felicity Montague continues acting and participating in BBC television projects. Her net worth is estimated at around $1 million, primarily from her long-standing film and stage career. She lives peacefully with her children and dedicates time to teaching acting skills to the next generation. If you enjoy behind-the-scenes stories and fascinating personal lives of the Doc Martin cast, don't forget to hit like to support this video, share it with your friends and fellow fans to explore the emotional and hidden sides of these stars, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the latest videos about the lives, careers, and untold secrets of your favorite actors.